Hello everyone. Today I'm going to show you in less than 15 minutes the new strategic plan to go from zero to millionaire in less than 6 years. I'll break down the 4 steps plan, the timeline for execution, and you should stay until the end of the video for the bonus steps and key tips. So whether you're just starting out or looking to take your financial game to the next level, stick around because this roadmap is packed. Alright, let's get started. Step 1. Imagine that 5 years from now, you are the best version of yourself. Successful, owning multiple properties, financially secure, and providing for your family. Now consider this. If you held the keys to that future today, would you hand them over to someone standing next to you who clearly neglects their health, doesn't invest an hour a day in self-care, healthy eating, or exercise? Likely your answer is no. So, ask yourself, what are you doing today to ensure you become that successful person? Are you eating healthy, exercising, and improving yourself? If not, then no matter how attractive the future appears, it won't materialize without action. To change your life, you must first change yourself. Prioritize physical and mental health through regular exercise, a balanced diet, and mindfulness practices. Remember, you are what you consume, not just in food, but also in media. If you spend all day on TikTok, don't expect significant behavioral changes. Instead, consume educational materials and tutorials that help you develop new skills. Focus on acquiring or enhancing skills through education and training, particularly in profitable niches like finance, technology, and communication. Additionally, improve your time management by optimizing your daily schedule to maximize productivity, ensuring time for self-care and learning. Your first steps are self-care and continuous learning. Start today to secure a better tomorrow. Step 2. If you understand how retail works, you probably know this. If not, pay close attention. Imagine a store owner who buys a franchise and opens a store. When the store starts making money, the owner may decide to open a second store, and when that one becomes profitable, a third, and so on. This leads to the owner having multiple stores. To open just one store, several requirements need to be met. Purchasing the franchise, renting the space, investing in the physical setup to make it presentable to customers, paying the employees and managers' salary, monthly payment of the services, and stocking the inventory, of course. After selling the products, he'll need to restock the inventory again and again and again. This process is labor-intensive. Multiply it across the multiple stores, and remember that the survival of those stores depend on the product actually selling. Now consider this, how much money do you think it costs to create a YouTube channel or a blog? That's right, zero money, it's absolutely free. So why aren't you doing it? In just a couple of hours you could create a YouTube channel, make a video, upload it, and have your first potential online asset. If you choose a niche you're passionate about, you'll likely upload at least one video a week. Over time, that channel could be monetized. The same goes for a blog. If you're passionate about your content, you'll enjoy writing articles about topics that interest you. Here's the plan. Choose a niche you're passionate about for your YouTube channel and consistently produce high-quality content. Focus on engaging your audience and growing your subscriber base. For your blog, write about topics relevant to your target audience and use SEO techniques to increase visibility and attract readers. If you don't feel like creating the content yourself, you can always hire someone or harness the power of AI. It's up to you. Don't forget to leverage social media platforms like Instagram, X, LinkedIn, and even Facebook to promote your content and interact with your audience. Next, grow your audience by engaging with your followers, responding to comments, and collaborating with other influencers to expand your reach. This may sound a bit difficult if you are not a social person, but let me remind you that your audience are people as involved in your passion, which is your niche, as you are. That should make you feel more comfortable, just like meeting with your favorite cousin at the family reunion. Finally, monetize your audience. Attract brand partnerships and sponsorships, and create and sell your own products or services to generate income. Remember in the previous step when I said, educate yourself in finance, technology, and communication? Yeah, it will come in handy. Just like that, you have finished step number 2, be the master of your own business. I never said it was going to be easy. In fact, let me be the one to tell you it will be the most work you've ever done in your life. But this work is for you and your future, so buckle up, get ready, and let's move to the next step. Step 3. Congratulations on making it to step 3. By now, your business is likely generating some income, and you must be monetizing it in some way. If you're thinking of spending that money on cars, jewelry, and clothes, this video isn't for you. This step is where you transition from ordinary to extraordinary. First, a small disclaimer. We're about to dive into some complex territory. I highly recommend finding a smart, well-recommended advisor to help you with this next step. The first move you need to make is investing in real estate. Buying property and investing in rental properties can generate passive income. You don't need to live in these places, just buy them, rent them out, and let the rent pay the mortgages. Once you have enough resources, repeat the process again. Just like the store owner expanding to multiple locations, the key is to own multiple properties. If you're not comfortable buying actual properties yet, consider real estate investment trusts, REITs. By purchasing shares in REITs, you can benefit from real estate investments without directly owning property. Next, diversify your investments into stocks, bonds, and mutual funds. With stocks, diversify your portfolio by investing in different industries and markets. Include government and corporate bonds for stable returns, and invest in mutual funds managed by professionals pooling money from many investors to purchase securities. Finally, consider government securities, GSECs, for the lowest risk and stable returns. Let me repeat one more time. Get professional advice before investing. Congratulations, you've now completed step 3 and transitioned from a business owner to an investor. This is how people achieve financial freedom and how business owners become wealthy. Step 4. If you thought we were done, you might be watching too many fairy tales with happy endings. There's still more work to do. The next step is crucial. Do you know how the wealthy stay wealthy? While there are many answers to this question, today we'll focus on diversifying to currencies and commodities. Foreign currencies like the Swiss franc, known for its stability, the British pound, a major global currency, and the Chinese yuan, an emerging global currency with potential for growth, are great contestants for exchange and security. We don't know how strong the dollar will be in the future, and that uncertainty can be quite uncomfortable. To minimize this, exchanging into these three currencies backed up by history and experience could be a smart move when the time is right. Additionally, you can never go wrong with investing in commodities like gold, silver, or platinum. Industrial commodities, such as cobalt and copper, or even stocks in mining companies, are also good options. The goal is to hedge against inflation and diversify your portfolio. Remember, you've already transitioned from employee to self-employed, then to business owner, and finally to investor. Now, you must protect your wealth. That's what step 4 is all about. By diversifying your investments in currencies and commodities, you're ensuring long-term stability and growth, not just for yourself, but for your children and the children of your children. Stay smart, stay diversified, and continue to build on your success. Bonus step. If you've already accomplished everything I've mentioned and are still looking for a challenge, I have a bonus step for you. Turn your passion into collectibles. Whether it's art, vintage cards, rare books, or antiques, find something you love and start acquiring items that have the potential to appreciate in value over time. Stay informed about market trends to make educated decisions. As your collectibles gain value, analyze whether you want to sell them and determine how much you can make. Sounds like fun, doesn't it? Well done. You now have a roadmap to go from zero to millionaire. The next question is, when do you want to start? Ideally, we should have started 5 years ago, but there's no point in looking back. Let's focus on the now and the future. If you want to start tomorrow, here's an execution timeline to help you achieve it in the next 5 years. First 6 months, focus on health and self-improvement. Start creating online content and building an audience. Next 6 to 12 months, continue growing your online assets and start monetizing your audience. Once your YouTube channel is monetized, consider opening a second channel, just like the advice about rental properties. Multiple sources of income are key. You can also begin small-scale investments in stocks, bonds, and REITs. Year 1 to 3. Expand your investments in real estate and diversify into foreign currencies and commodities. Consistently grow your online presence and business. Years 3 to 5. Scale your investments and focus on high-return opportunities. If you've decided to start a collection, this is the time to start looking for valuable items related to your passion. Year 5 and beyond, continuously optimize and diversify your investment portfolio. Maintain a balance between growth, stability, and passion projects to ensure long-term wealth accumulation. There you have it. All the steps you need to follow and the timeline to achieve your goals. All you need now is desire, execution, discipline, and maybe the 3 key tips that I'm going to share next. The last 3 key tips. Before you go, allow me to thank you for joining me on this journey to success. If you've come this far and found value in the content I've shared, please consider giving this video a like, subscribing to my channel for more related content, and sharing this video with someone who might enjoy it or benefit from it. Now let me give you 3 key tips to help you in your journey. 1. Education. Continuously educate yourself about financial management, investment strategies, and market trends. While having a mentor is invaluable, it's crucial to understand where your money is going and make informed decisions yourself. 2. Networking. Build a network of like-minded individuals and mentors to guide and support your journey. As my mom always said, you can know someone by the quality of friends they have. Surround yourself with people who are ambitious and constantly working to improve their lives. These are the people who will support and inspire you. 3. Adaptability. Stay flexible and adapt your strategies as market conditions change. The world is constantly evolving and you must be ready to adapt to avoid being left behind. Flexibility is key to long-term success. Thank you again for watching. Let's continue this journey together and remember, your success starts with the choices you make today.